So with these Primal Bee frames, you have two options. You can use a plastic foundation or wire them and add a wax foundation. Now, a plastic foundation isn't new. I use them in some of my traditional hives, but the bees and their honey don't actually touch the bare plastic. The trick is you gotta wax them first. Adding a layer of beeswax gives them something familiar to work with, and it helps encourage them to build out their comb faster. So these frames come unwaxed, so let's wax them. Now, you always want to know where your wax comes from. You want to make sure it's real beeswax. The wax I'm using comes from my own bees. I collected from old comb they're no longer using, or from uncapping honey frames. So I'll melt the wax down and put it on the plastic foundation. You can use a paintbrush or a roller for this. There are other ways you can do this. You can do a solid wax rub. Just take a block of beeswax at room temperature and rub it onto the frame. Or if you got a big wax melting pot, you can dip the frames into it. It really just depends on your budget and what works best for you. For me, this is a pretty simple method. Sometimes I do have to go over it a couple of times to make sure all the plastic is coated. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Half the frames in this hive I wired and added a natural wax foundation, and the other half I kept the plastic and just coated them in wax. So this hive is pretty much ready. I just need to find a good spot for it in the bee yard and install new bees.